Oh, look at catfish. Yeah. He just stole it. Oh my goodness.
He's bigger than the other one.
Oh yeah. All right, good morning, Facebook friends. We're here at Blue Zoo Aquarium this morning. They're opening tomorrow at 10 a.m. So we get a little sneak peek here about what there is to see here, and there is a bunch to see. So we'll start here. Right next to us is the Stingray Pool, where you can actually stick your hand in and pet the stingrays. They just fed them this like giant chunk of fish. It was like as big as my phone. It was like this big, and now they're all spreading it apart and eating it. And so you can kind of see some of the remnants. They did that like just 2 minutes ago. But these little guys are, some of them are babies, so you can see there's some smaller ones, there's some bigger ones. There's actually 2 sharks in here that like to be pet, so those are swimming around somewhere. And these are all free to touch and play with, and you can feed them, and they're just having a blast. They're supposed to get 9 more in later today, so before they open there will be 9 more stingrays hanging out in this pool here. Earlier there was one that was like coming up and splashing up against this side here, and he was trying to escape the entire time we were playing with him, but it was really fun. This guy actually has the piece of fish under his mouth. You probably can't see it, but he's chewing on it from over here. Oh, that's fun. So yeah, and then that's just one of the things they have here. And then on this side, if we come this way, there's this big shark tank. It's called Captain's Cave. These sharks, there's 2 different types of sharks. One of the types is actually from Australia, they were saying, which is super cool. They were shipped all the way out here. But they are babies at this point. So you can see they're about 2 feet long right now, but in 2 to 3 years, they're gonna be 6 feet long. So they're gonna grow a lot. And by the time they get that big, a couple of them will be transferred out of here to make room for all the big guys. And we're in the cave right now, so you can actually see them swim next to you and swim up above you if you look up. I don't know if any's swimming above us right now, but there's some glass, a little glass roof that you can see those sharks. There's other fish in there too. You can see there's remnants of some feedings of all of them, and they're all munching on some of the fish right now. But they're really neat. So there's 2 different types, and again, they're babies, so they're gonna just keep growing for the next 2 or 3 years. And owner Wes Haas said that they're gonna get over 6 feet once they're full grown. So it'll be interesting to watch them grow over the next few years, will they, here in Spokane. But we'll go ahead and walk out this way, and I'll take you to another spot in the aquarium. Let's see. While we're walking, they open tomorrow at 10 a.m. Now, they've been trying to get this together for since November, so quite a few months of bringing fish in and getting the tanks ready and doing everything. But up here is it's a touch pool, and so there's starfish and urchins, and there's little shrimp in here. When we were talking to the owner, let's see if I can find him. Here he is. This starfish here is a chocolate chip starfish. And these are all tide pool animals, so they're totally cool to come out of the water. You know, it's kind of how tide pools work. The water comes in, they're full. Sometimes when the tide goes out, there's no water, so they're chill to hang out outside the water for a bit, which is why you can pick them up and hold them and touch them, which is why it's called a touch pool. There's also some shrimp swimming around here and like hermit crab type things. Put this guy back so we can show you the other touch tank. It's funny when you hold them, you can kind of feel like their little feet moving on your hand. It's really cute. No, oh, here he is. He's up here. I kind of scared him. Do you see him? There's 2 right here.
I see him.
Yeah. So those are the shrimp. Apparently they're pretty social. Like when the owner was telling me that if you put your hand in, sometimes they come up and check you out. Yeah, so yesterday they had a little bit of oh yeah, see, this one came out. Yesterday the aquarium had a little bit of a soft open. They had about 75 Facebook fans. Oh my gosh, he's right there. The 75 Facebook fans come up and, ow, they're climbing on me. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Yeah, so yesterday with that soft open, they had a bunch of fun. They said everyone that was here absolutely loved it and had fun. Okay, I don't know. Can you see them climbing on me?
I can't. Can you just flip your hand the other way? There you go.
Oh, he stopped. They were just climbing all over my fingers. It feels funky. It's like little tiny pricks. Oh, there he goes. Oh my gosh. Wes was right. They're very friendly. They like this side of my hand though. Oh, that's funny. So if you want to come check this out, it's $15.95 for adults and $12.95 for kids. The owner, Wes, was saying it's basically just like going to see a movie, just, hanging out at the mall. They are open mall hours, so 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day except for Sunday. It's 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. But there's so much more to do. We're just in like the small little area. So we'll walk this way more. There's this giant pirate ship here and the little pirate head cutouts. That's super cute. It's like a playground that kids can play on if they don't want to play with the fish anymore, but that's a neat little area for kids to play with. And they have these little play tables. This is fun. Let's see if we can get it to balance. Earlier, Al had the ball like totally balanced. There it goes. Earlier, Al had a green one spinning. It was like a full minute that it was up there. There's a bunch of fun things to do here, though.
How about the tornado?
Oh, yes. See if I can make it. There it goes. I'm going to go on to Facebook and see if we have any questions or anything while we play around here. Let's see. It's loading. It's so fun. Yeah, if we want to make our way this way, so I guess since we're right here, we can go into the reptile room. So they don't only just have like fish and the sharks and everything, they also have reptiles and birds. So this right here will be their bird area as soon as they get the birds in. And then this area here is their reptile room, which we'll head into. There you go. The comments aren't loading, so we'll have to go without. But so this is Peaches. Peaches is a sulcata tortoise. She's a little bit shy. I think it's a little early for her right now, but that's okay. We'll let her have her rest. And they have a couple of other reptiles around here. This is a tegu is what he called it, right? It's like a lizard. You can see him, he's under, see him under the log there? He's really cool. And so the owner was telling me that all of these guys are actually rescued. And so, without them rescuing them, they'd end up in shelters or, without loving homes. And so now they're here in Spokane. It's their new home. And all these animals have come from around the world. I mean, you heard earlier, the sharks are from Australia, and these guys are rescued from all over. They have a river fish area, and those fish are all rescued. He was saying that a lot of those river fish in particular, when you get them at the fish store, they come like an inch long, and so you think, hey, it's okay for me to take this home, and then they just grow and grow and grow, and so a lot of those river fish type of fish end up without homes because people can't take